I'm Lauren with
Zach Bancroft.
Living with Caleb Aronson.
Priya Hanneman,
Joey.
Kaylin,
Lauren Larson, Claire.
I'm Luke Oakley.
Darius Hill.
Okay, go. What are your viewpoints on the men in Minneapolis trying to tie with ISIS?
That's not good.
They shouldn't do that.
I think it goes against our country and the freedom that we believe in and have fought for. I think they are traitors and it's rude.
Well, I would say that they're making a very, politically incorrect choice. They're trying to join a terrorist group, and nothing good comes with that. I can understand the beliefs. I can understand that how they feel this need to join a radical group, but it's still moral. It's still wrong because you're gonna hurt people.
How has it directly affected you?
Made me feel sad.
It hasn't affected me, but everyone talks about it.
It hasn't directly affected me, but it's affected my hometown.
It hasn't really directly affected me, but I have family that's in the military, so it's probably affecting them in some way.
How do you think it should be resolved?
Put him in jail.
The government should stop them and put them in jail.
It should be resolved by not locking everybody up, or just a couple people making examples, but by taking everybody away. That's not going to help anything.
The question would be, can it be resolved? Because ISIS is formed out of ideals, and ideals aren't something that can just be removed simply. There's something that is a core belief. So eventually, maybe ISIS will be destroyed by a completely another group, the UN, or they'll be completely or they may disband because their beliefs they might find their beliefs to be contradictory or to be inappropriate. Or I'm not saying I don't want to piss anyone off, so it's but and another thing is they just may but an ideal can't be destroyed, it can only be passed on.
Hey YouTubers!
I'm Katie.
And I'm Kayla, and we're here today to talk to you about our opinions and a lot of other people's opinions about the men that were arrested in Minneapolis because they were tied to ISIS.
So we asked 3 questions to a variety of people in a whole bunch of different ages about their opinions and what they thought about the arrests of the men linked to ISIS.
The questions were: what are your viewpoints on the men in Minneapolis trying to tie with ISIS? How has it directly affected you? And how do you think it should be resolved? We're going to talk about the people who had almost no knowledge about the situation and what's happening in Minneapolis.
So in the beginning, some of the people took our questions as a joke.
Yeah, it almost concerns me that people so close to the cities have no idea what these dangerous people that were arrested are capable of.
Yeah, and I feel bad for the people, some of the interviewed people, because they weren't unsure about their answers, and they should have more resources about this topic because of how serious it is. So now we're going to talk about the people who had a little knowledge on the topic.
See, these people knew it wasn't a joke, and they knew it was serious, but they were still unsure about how they felt.
Yeah, and they never really went into depth about their answers, but they knew it affected their hometown.
They seem like they were pushing off the idea of ISIS because it's so far away from home, and why should they care? They're just teenagers. Finally, we're going to talk about the people who knew exactly how they felt about the topic.
Marcus was one of the people that totally amazed us. He was the one who easily stood out. He was very educated about his topic and his thoughts.
And he made sure not to offend anyone.
Which was super awesome. Remember, we asked them these questions on the spot.
We both know we could have gotten more in depth about these interviews, but now we think it's your turn to reflect about how you feel on this big topic.
Thank you for watching.
See you later. Kaity and Kayla out.
We're out.
When we said Marcus, we meant Darius Hill. Sorry.